Stupid Wizards Actual People contains content for adults. Content warnings can be found in episode descriptions. Listener discretion is advised.
And welcome to Stupid Wizards Actual People, a tabletop role-playing improv podcast. I am your storyteller tonight, Derek Dix, joined as always by Elizabeth Rein playing Ida Sanguinetti, Drew Burton as Elijah Hughes, and Josh Matney playing Raphael Duvall. Last time we left off, our coterie found themselves dealing with the aftermath of their encounter with poor Perry Sanguinetti, the fledgling spy of Nicholas. After staking and stashing that young man, you moved towards the address that the prince gave you, which turned out to be the unsettling nest of a Nosferatu named Geeb. Geeb informed you that he has uncovered that the Dodge City Slaughterhouse has been laundering money out of the business and away from the prince. Ida learns that one of her brothers, Duncan, is overseeing the slaughterhouse. Leaving their strange encounter with Geeb, the group makes their way back across town, learning on the way that Perry's stash body was burned. Upon arrival at the slaughterhouse, Eli notices a train car being loaded with humans, and as the group confronts Duncan in his office, he exclaims that they should really not be there. And that's where we left off, with really awkward tension inside of this small, cramped office. As Elijah, you were blocking the door. Ida, you were standing in front of Duncan's desk, and Josh
Matney is there in the office.
Matney.
The vampires are real!
Raphael Duvall, I don't know what you're doing. You were just kind of standing there.
I think I was leaning against the wall.
He was being intimidating.
Yeah.
That's me, in a nutshell, intimidating.
Raph is there in a nutshell. I mean, how does everybody react to Duncan telling you that you really should not be here? What's everybody doing in this moment? It seems tense. He seems tense. The air inside of here seems tense.
Well, Ida had just asked him, is everything okay? Do you need help?
Mm-hmm.
I think Ida's just going to repeat, like, Duncan, you can tell me what's going on.
I think he looks at all three of you individually, and like, I think you last, Eli, as you've propped yourself up against the door, very kind of subtly, but obviously taking away the only entrance and exit into this room. I think his shoulders drop a little bit. And he is going to like fidget with his fingers. I have a very important meeting tonight. And whatever reason you're here, that you are claiming you're here or not claiming you're here, is getting in the way of that. So if you could make your exit and we can speak about this later. I don't appreciate you bringing a strong arm routine into my place of business. And I think he looks at you, Raph, and he's like, and I don't think Alexander would appreciate it either.
Raph just takes that in. Doesn't really betray like his on facial features or anything that resonated with him or anything. He's here doing what Alexander wanted, which is working with working with Ida to see how valuable she is, and right now the job is what we're doing. So
now he'll look back at you, Ida. If you don't mind, there are things in motion here for the Sanguinettis that are above your pay grade. So I will ask again that you should really not be here.
Ida will walk up to the desk, pick up that form that he presented to her to sign up for slaughterhouse services or whatever. Pick it up, just crisply fold it, put it in her pocket, and just, Eli, Raph, we're done here. And I'll motion for all of us to leave.
Okay. Yeah, he just gives you a little nod. He'll walk around the side of his desk, and he grabs his hat, his cowboy hat that was on the desk, and he's going to put it on. He grabs like a coat jacket off of a hook, and he just starts like putting himself together a little bit. But yeah, he seems to not want to have anything to do with his interaction with you.
Great. I'd like to get us outside, like the three of us outside, and kind of like make sure that we're not in earshot of anybody.
Yeah, I think you walk down, or you exit out of the door, you walk down the stairs. Standing at the bottom of the stairs, you see there's like a big, burly, kind of rabid-looking man. He's got like a big, unkempt beard. He's got like a mullet that looks like it's almost starting to dread a little bit. He's wearing this huge, like, leather jacket with like this big patch on the back that says Dodge City Dogs, with like a wolf symbol on the back. And as you guys walk down the stairs, he just gives each of you just like a curt nod. He's got like a baseball bat leaning up against his leg. But yeah, you walk out past him, kind of back into the slaughterhouse, and it's loud in here, so you guys could have a conversation that you assume wouldn't be overheard, unless you wanted to leave the building.
No. Well, we can leave the building. It doesn't matter to me as long as we're not within earshot.
Nope,
of anybody.
You feel pretty comfortable, yeah.
Well, that conversation just clued me in that he's trying to hide something, so I think it might be worth our time to have one of us hang back and watch operations, or which one of you has experience in reconnaissance?
I've done a little recon in my time.
I've done a little of that reconnaissance, but it usually doesn't end in reconnaissance.
I want to know who he's meeting. I also want to know what he's hiding.
I think Raph wants to be the one to stick around, though, just because he just mentioned Alexander. And again, this is just another thing that I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
So in that case, if you're the one volunteering to stay back, I'll just say if you get caught, you hung back because you wanted to, not because I told you to.
Oh, I very much want to hang back because I want to.
Okay. All right. Then feel free to... Who's he meeting? What's he hiding?
I think as you're finishing up with this conversation, there's she's a medium height woman. She's got mangled, tangled hair. She looks she's got like thick eyeliner. She's also wearing a leather jacket with that same patch on the back. And she walks up to you guys and she's like, you can't be hanging out on the slaughterhouse floor. Duncan has asked me to see you out.
Thank you. We were a little lost.
It's like a smile, but she's almost like baring her teeth at you guys a little bit.
Are these like gangrel? Is that something that can...
They don't have fangs.
These are very clearly werewolves, Josh.
Well,
can't say the Dodge City Dogs, dog.
I know. Well, gangrel are like very beast-like too.
True. Yeah.
So, or isn't that the ones that are beast-like?
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, they don't have fangs.
Oh.
They have,
now I really want to hang around.
They kind of have like pronounced canines, but they don't have fangs.
Would you say they smell dog-like?
They do smell kind of a little bit like wet dog. A little unpleasant to your vampire senses. Which is, if you're suspecting these are werewolves, it's really fucking weird that Ventru would be working together with werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a werewolf presence in Dodge City?
You've heard of it. Anybody can give me intelligence and politics.
Yeah, okay.
Me. I just leveled up in politics.
Guys, I'm so fucking good.
I'm going to roll. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I guess I should.
I'll say difficulty 2.
Oh, I just need to hit success on both these dice, dog. That's it.
Okay, how does hunger go up again?
You can it goes up every night, and then if you make a rouse check.
Oh, okay. So just because I'm rolling a hunger dice.
If you get a bestial failure, I might make your hunger go up, but
I got 1 success.
1 success?
4
successes, Eli?
I got 2 crits, so 4 successes with 2 dice, baby.
So
I'm so fucking smart.
You have had some spats outside of the Venom House with the Dodge City Dogs. They are a werewolf gang. they sometimes come through causing trouble. You, Eli, have had to, like, some of them have showed up at the Montague estate, and you've had to, like, you and Rein, like, work together to get them to fuck off, essentially. They're pretty aggressive. They kind of roam Dodge City and the outskirts of Dodge City, doing aggressive werewolf shit. But it would be weird that they would seemingly be working almost for a vampire. Like, that's weird. Raph, with your one.
Dude, I'm just thinking about the big dude with the bat. And
Yeah, I think you get the idea that these are werewolves, but you've not heard of the Dodge City dogs.
Okay. And remind me, when we first came in, we saw humans getting loaded into...
Yes, I saw humans getting loaded into a truck. I told you guys.
Into a train car.
Into a train car.
Yeah.
Okay.
I let them escort me.
Yeah, you
out.
guys walk back through. You see a couple more, like, now that you've noticed them, you see a couple more of these leather jacket figures walking around. I think as you're leaving, what were your, like, how are you, as you exit the building, she gives you like a growl and then turns around and, like, disappears back into the slaughterhouse. So you guys are now standing outside in the middle of the night. I think the moon was full. I can't remember if that's what I said or not. But yeah, the stench of animal blood and the screams of animals being corralled and slaughtered inside kind of quiet down as you're now back outside.
Raph, why don't you take your horse and stash it somewhere so you can come back a little more stealthy like?
Okay.
I guess where would me and Eli go to? What should we be doing?
Well, I don't know about you, Red, but and as I'm saying this, you'll see me, like, I'll take out my revolver and I'll pop open the thing and I'll shake some bullets out and I'll unzip my vest pocket. You'll see me take a couple bullets and put it back in the revolver.
Different bullets,
and then put that back. I saw them bodies getting loaded into a train car. Bad thing about trains, they can only go one direction. I'm coming through the track side and see what that's about.
Okay.
Through the track side. It's pretty good. I don't know why. I just fucking hit.
So you're going to investigate the train?
They're loading bodies. I'm pretty sure they ain't supposed to be trafficking people.
Human blood is a very highly regulated substance around these parts. They should not be loading up humans.
Ida, give me a wits and insight check. Difficulty 3 on this one.
Oh my god. Okay, so 2 hunger, and then wits is 2, and then what was the other one? Wits and what?
Insight.
Insight.
Yep.
Oh, 3. Okay, cool.
Actually, I got this.
3 successes. One of them was a bestial success. I don't know if that makes
Do you have crits?
Yeah, no, I don't have any crits.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Okay. So 3 successes.
With 3 successes, I think as Eli mentions he's going to go check out the train cars, Raph is going to infiltrate back into the building to kind of see what's going on. Let me ask you first, what were you thinking you might be doing?
I don't know.
I think you, like, Ida is a very socially adept person. You know that maybe bringing muscle to that meeting probably scared Duncan off. Mm-hmm. You could maybe go, you feel like maybe you could go talk to him just by yourself.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you want to do that or not, that's up to you. I'm just saying, I think you got that information from the meeting. Like, he was eyeing Raph and Eli down and he felt cornered and scared.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it did have something to do with the Sanguinetti name, so.
Okay. I'll, like, fix myself a little bit, primp a little bit, and then head back inside.
Okay.
Hopefully the Dodge City dogs aren't anywhere nearby.
Yeah, I think they're just moving around, so I don't think, like, I think after she got done escorting you out, her job was done. So.
Oh, yeah. I do feel a little conspicuous, but
sure,
hopefully not too noticeable.
I think we'll do it this way. I think we're going to start with Raph because I want to know how you're going to get back into this building. So Ida says she's going to go try to speak with Duncan again, and she leaves you two standing outside as she turns around and walks back into the slaughterhouse. So I guess we'll start with both of you in this moment. How do you part ways here?
So what's your way in?
a lot of unknowns. And I don't particularly care for those. I think something is going on here. Obviously, right? You said you saw.
Well, I mean, I'm not really much of a gambling man, but if I did have to wager a guess, I'd say that something to do with these werewolves and those bodies that's not supposed to be happening. That's probably what the prince sent us to figure out.
Ida's gone.
Yep, she's gone. She's back inside. You can speak clearly. She would not hear you.
There seems to be just a lot of Sanguinettis, and they seem to have their hands in a lot of shit.
Yeah, Sanguinetti's kind of all over the place. That's kind of their whole thing. I think Red's one of the good ones, though. Not sure about this Duncan fella.
I'll find out who's meeting who and what they're doing. I maybe wasn't too upfront with Ida about my reconnaissance level, but I'll get the answers.
I was like, hey, I'm genuinely shocked. You look like a very stealthy individual. You look like you don't stand out at all.
Yeah.
You're very diminutive, at least you're quiet, I guess.
I am quiet. I don't got a lot of need for a lot of words.
Well, those are wolves in there. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You caught that?
Oh, I caught it.
Right, well.
That big man with the bat.
Your hands might not do a lot against wolves. I don't know how much experience you have with them. So, be careful.
While we're having this conversation, so the big slaughterhouse, so it's like a big factory looking thing. Are there any trees surrounding the building, or is it kind of like a barren opening?
It is mostly so I think on the side you guys came from the way that town is, there's a big berm that was built to kind of keep the smell from heading that way.
And for those of us who don't know what
big
berm,
hill.
Remember, there's a wood shortage. There's no trees around.
Yeah,
here.
It's a big hill. But outside of that, it's just fences for the cattle and then the big slaughterhouse building. It's very barren except for the hill.
There's not really people walking around outside.
You see some cowboys working out in the field or out in the pens, rounding up cows and pigs. But they're so engrossed in what they're doing that you feel like it would be pretty easy to get around them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking to see how scalable the outside of the building might be, so I can get up towards the top. Because I have Cat's Grace.
I think you feel... Give me wits and awareness.
There's also probably windows.
There are a lot of doors on the building.
Because there's no AC, so they have to not die inside.
Slaughterhouses don't have windows, so people can't see what's going on inside of them.
But if you don't have AC and it's 120 degrees during
there
the
might
day,
be the
ventilation.
circles with the fans that rotate.
There's not a lot of electricity though, right?
What'd you get?
No. You can have they're roof.
I did really well.
Oh yeah.
I did a little too well.
Yeah, what'd you get?
2, 3, 4. I got 6 successes.
Yeah.
Oh, bestial success.
But a bestial success.
Right. Okay.
A messy critical.
I think that you feel very confident that you can scale this building. I also think you feel very confident that the big man standing at the bottom of the stairs looked at you funny.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's 100% what it is. I have this me and Elijah kind of wrap up our conversation. I look to see if anyone's around, and I'm just going to start scaling the building. And with the thought of, God, I want to fight that dude so bad.
Yeah. No, the voice, this beast inside of you, because Eli said there's wolves in there. You probably can't beat them with your hands.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, you're the fuck I can't.
Yeah.
I could rip the spine out of those dogs easily, no problem.
Forthwith.
And that's all that you're thinking about as you're climbing this, the outside of this building. I do want you to give me strength and athletics to climb this building.
I also like to say we were in the middle of a conversation. He walks off. I'm like, all right then, bye.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, he just turns and walks, and he just starts climbing.
I was okay.
2 successes. I think you are climbing this.
Oh, I'm using Cat's Grace. So I guess I should have rolled another 2, right?
And roll 2 more and see what you
Because
get.
your blood potency or whatever.
You can also re-roll by spending a willpower.
Any number of non-hunger dice you can re-roll. Or up to 3.
Up to 3.
Well, I rolled the 2 additional ones for Cat's Grace, and that gave me 1 additional success.
So 3 successes total. Yeah, I think with 3 successes. Yeah.
But if you wanted me to, because I could use willpower to re-roll, but I would just have to re-roll them all.
Oh,
so
no.
I don't remember what I got.
No, it's fine. I think 3 successes. I think you're at first like, again, your thoughts are somewhere else, not in this moment of trying to climb this building. So I think it takes you a couple of seconds to like ground yourself again and get back in this moment and like start scaling the side of this building. What is your plan for, like, are you trying to go to the roof? What are you trying to do?
Because we went up a staircase to get to the office.
Correct. Yes.
So I kind of want to scale up the building in that direction.
Okay.
So that I can get like there's maybe a window in the office, right? Or slaughterhouses don't have windows at all.
You saw the window in the office. But it had like big blinds on it. But.
Yeah. No, I think I just want to go to the top.
To the roof?
To the roof, and I'll find my way in from there.
Well, so I think you get up there. Eli, as you're getting ready to do whatever you're getting ready to do, you see Raph crest over the top of the building. You see there are multiple...
I left my horse.
Yeah,
you take care
horse.
of it.
You see multiple skylights, big non-windowed openings on the top of this building that are letting air in to this building.
Okay.
So you see multiple points of entry.
Okay.
You also see everything that's happening down on the floor.
Yeah.
We'll come back to this in 1 second.
Yep.
Eli, you see him leave. So where are you heading?
I'm gonna walk over to my horse.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know about their horses. Like, I don't know their horses. I know my horse.
Yeah.
I have a horse. He's well trained.
Yeah, he's very well
I
trained.
untie him and I go, get on home. And I hit him on his butt. And he's going to go home.
Yeah, he runs
like,
off.
He's going to go to a place where I'm like, this is where we're going.
Yep.
Like,
I think
he's
he heads
trained.
back into town.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm not going to release their horses. These horses going to fucking wander off in the night. Like, I don't know what they're going to do.
They're upstairs in Geeb's house.
Yeah, they're going to end up in Geeb's house.
Yeah, you
Or
run.
horses. And I'm just like, and I'm going to leave them there because I don't, well, she's supposed to be here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No, that's
and
fine.
Then, I'm sorry.
I mean,
but
I think you heard
you borrowed her
say,
horse. Yeah, I don't know. What the
like,
fuck.
take your horse or whatever, and obviously I didn't.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I think just send it off. I don't give a fuck.
You do whatever you want to do. It can
just
stay
gonna leave
there.
the horse
Yeah,
tied
that's
up.
fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to kill horses, dog. That's not my character, all right?
Oh, we don't want to update the counter
I
yet?
shot one horse. I've shot a few horses a few times.
Yeah, no
Great way to
name.
stop a rider.
No name goes galloping back into
Yeah.
town. Yeah, and you're standing here alone with 2 horses.
So train tracks.
Yep.
How they work is they're big ass tracks, right? So I'm just gonna kind of go a little wide. Like they just go in a direction, right? They're gonna.
Drew's dropping wisdom.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna like kind of walk maybe not even a quarter mile out, circle around, and then
And
come
find
back
them.
on the tracks.
Yeah.
And then come back in on the tracks.
I think you climb up the berm, go to the other side of it, so you're kind of on the down back side of the berm. You walk out around some of the fields or around some of the pins. I think to get back into the tracks, you're going to have to cut into the pins and maybe move through some of the animals.
I don't know if it matters, but I'm like, so trains, it'd be like the way the train is facing. I'm coming from the front of the train.
Okay.
So I
yeah.
don't know
So
if it matters what
it's
side, I
it's
don't
going out of the building. The way it would be facing would be going out of the building. So I think you come around. You see, I think as you're approaching, before you make it, like you're still a couple 100 feet out of the building, I do think you see a couple of more humans essentially getting loaded into this car by a couple of guys in these leather jackets. And I think as the last one gets put in there, I think you hear one of them kind of bark at the other one, like, I think that's all of them. And he'll slide the cart closed.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of just move off in separate directions.
Okay. So I'm going to try to sneak up to the cart.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me dexterity and stealth.
Oh, I already had those dice ready.
That sounds like a lot more dice than what I have for mine.
Oh, shit. I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay, yeah.
And re-roll some of those. That was only 2 successes. I don't like that at all. 3 successes.
3 successes. How do you think you are sneaking up to this?
So if I have to go through the pens, right?
Cow to cow.
Cow to cow. Yeah, basically, I'm going to because they're packed in, I assume,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm just going to get low and literally move in between the cows.
Yeah.
Kind of slide in between the cows.
I think-
And just kind of slide up under the car,
Okay.
the train car.
Yeah, I think you make it to the door, like the big train bay door to this building. I think the cart's sitting a little bit inside of the building itself. So you would have to move from the door to the cart itself. But I think with your 3 successes, you watch the one Dodge City dog that's kind of just lingering here. And as he turns his back, you make it to the train car, and you feel like you got there without being seen.
Okay. Is the train car, is it the door shut?
Yeah,
right?
they just shut it. You heard it slide close as they barked that was the last one.
Okay.
Ida.
Yes.
You walk back through the building, back towards the metal stairs that you saw, that leads up to Duncan's office. The big man that was standing there at the bottom is no longer standing there. What do you do?
I'd like to make my way up to the office.
Okay.
I would like to knock on the office door more demurely.
I think you hear somebody standing up suddenly, like you caught him off guard a little bit, and then the door will creak open like it did last time, where his face is just sticking out again, and he's just like, oh, and you see like him kind of deflate a little bit. What do you want?
I would like to apologize.
I think he opens up the door and kind of just like motions for you to come in.
I'll go in again a little bit more demurely. Ida is very aware of like any kind of presence that she puts off, and so I think she is extremely like dialed in and controlled in how she conducts herself, her postures and everything. So I think she's trying to appear less like aggressive and less intimidating, and
I think
appear like a weak and powerless woman.
I think as you walk in, I think you notice that underneath that meat hook where you saw the fresh blood, like he's laid newspaper out to kind of, soak up the blood a little bit. It's the Dodge City Times.
What is the state of this office? Is it like organized, or is it kind of messy?
I think it's really bare. I think like on one side there is the meat hook, on the other side is his desk, and behind it is like
a filing cabinet.
Like a hutch with a filing cabinet next to it. On the hutch is like just paperwork. You see like maybe a shirt or something. You do notice that like he has tried to put himself together a little bit since you saw him last. So he's got like a suit jacket on. He's got his cowboy hat on. He like put a little tie on, like a little bolo tie on. And he's just going to like motion to the chair.
I won't take up too much of your time. Again, I just wanted to come and apologize. I didn't mean to come across as you put it, strong arm routine. I have just recently acquired 2 new hires, and I kind of wanted to test drive them a little bit.
I think as you say 2 new hires, he raises an eyebrow and he's like, Raph is working for you?
He offered to work for me. Why, is he not supposed to be?
You do know that's Alexander Wilmot's attack dog, right? You know who Alexander Wilmot is?
Yeah, I know who that is. And I know that Raph, he's under Raph's employ. Raph made it clear that Alexander wanted him to offer his services to me. I'm assuming as a sign of good faith, unless you know something different.
Give me wits and insight.
Okay.
Difficulty 4.
Wits and insight. Oh no.
Is that a good or a no? Oh, that didn't sound good.
That's a bad. That's a bad. That's
Two
a
bestial
not.
failures.
2 bestial failures.
How many
failures.
successes?
2.
You could re-roll the...
I can't
You
re-roll
can't
the
roll
hunger dice.
Oh, it's reroll up to 3 non-hunger dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could try to re-roll to crit.
I can re-roll to try to crit.
You could re-roll
all 3.
all 3 and try and crit.
I'll do it. I'll
You
try.
get 2 crits, you succeed, and then it goes
Oh, it's only a bestial failure if you fail the
Yeah,
test.
she's
But she
currently
did fail.
I said difficulty 4. So
Oh,
currently
yeah,
she is
okay.
failing
She
the
needs
test.
2 crits.
I'm still trying to understand the
You need 2 crits.
bestial.
I only got 1 crit. I had two successes,
successes,
and 1
Okay.
crit.
Did you mark your willpower that you spent?
I'm going to. Oops.
Still a fail.
Now it's a bestial failure.
Bestial failure.
I think as you say what you said, you see like him, like he kind of looks away from you and kind of like looks up with like a little like pondering expression on his face. It's just a quick flash. But as you're trying to take in this information, the smell of the blood that's soaking into this newspaper behind you just keeps permeating and permeating, and it's all you can think about in this moment. And it's like you can't stop thinking about it. And like I think you find yourself like licking your lips a little bit in this moment. Your hunger is going to go up by 1.
Oh my God. That's got implications too, since she only likes sex worker blood.
Yep.
He goes, that's interesting.
Like she's like a cat. Her
your
pupils are just.
I think he's just like, that's interesting information. Well, it is a very important night, so I will accept your apology. And I think he like stops and he's like, you're a businesswoman. I think he sits down in his chair and he's like, when's the last time you've talked to Dad?
Face to face or just correspondence?
When have you talked to Dad?
I have to admit, it's been a while. The Venom House does keep me very busy.
Yeah, your guys' relationship was always a little distant. I mean, this is kind of my thing, but the Venom House is very interesting.
What do you mean?
And I think we'll go back to Raph.
What do you mean?
You're up on the roof. What are you doing up here?
I'm looking for a way down into the building.
Yeah, I mean, you're up here. The roof is maybe 3 stories off the ground floor. I think you've got a great view of the entire slaughterhouse floor. You see animals being moved in and out, live animals being shoved into pens, dead animals being dragged out and placed on hooks. You see, I think for this one, give me wits and awareness. Let's see how many of the Dodge City dogs you see.
1 success.
So I think you see there's like a small, maybe like 100-pound woman wearing like a leather jacket that's way too big. She is speaking with one of the cowboys near where the pigs are being brought in. I think you see the big burly man that was carrying the baseball bat is walking towards the train car. And then I think you see another man about your stature. He's got a bald head and he's standing. He just closed the train car. You heard him yell at somebody else that was the last one. Outside of that, though, you are not seeing anybody else other than
the train car is in the slaughterhouse or outside.
It is in the slaughterhouse.
It's in the slaughterhouse,
yeah.
and
it is
that's
just
where Elijah is.
Yes, you can see Elijah. You see him sneak in up to the train car because I think you were kind of taking in everything as he was moving. It is a singular train car, though. There is nothing attached to it.
And the big man is going towards where Elijah is, like the train car.
You see Ida walk up the stairs and go into Duncan's office.
Fuck.
Honestly, the closest place for you to get in would be either to jump down to the top of Duncan's office. Because I'm imagining, like, you know those construction trailers, like where the management sits? And so I'm imagining one of those, but up on like metal stilts. So it's up in the air on the second floor.
Yep.
There are also like big, thick meat hook chains that are kind of working their way around a conveyor belt through the building. Some of them have animals on it. You could maybe jump to one of those, but you would be pretty exposed. You would be high up, but you would be exposed. It is darker up here. There's no natural lighting coming in at night. So
I think I want to get to.
I think ambiance wise, most of the light in this building is coming from like 55-gallon drums that have like bonfires burning in them throughout the building.
Okay, so
and there's a big incinerator in the middle as well that's burning really hot.
Ida's asked me to find out who they're meeting, what they're doing,
what they're hiding.
Yeah.
I'm working for Ida.
Yeah.
Elijah is down by the train car, and the big dude with the baseball bat is heading towards Elijah.
He's heading. So Elijah's at this side of the train car. The way he's coming, he's gonna like turn a corner and be on this back side of the train car. But he might be able to see Elijah.
Yeah. Do I follow orders?
All you're thinking about right now is the guy with the baseball
fighting
bat.
that dude.
Yeah.
Which could happen. I want to jump down to the roof of the office.
Okay.
And with Cat's grace, just try to land as quietly as possible, as lightly as possible.
How many dice are you rolling?
Well,
dexterity, stealth. How many dice are you rolling?
I'm going to be rolling 5 dice.
I will say this is a difficulty 5 maneuver. You can blood surge if you want and add 2 dice, right? Because you get 2 dice from your blood surge.
What does blood surge do? Like how do?
So you'll make a rouse check first, and then you can add 2 dice to your dice pool. I'm pretty sure is for you is what it would be. Because your blood potency is 2, right?
My blood potency is 2.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna rouse.
Yep.
The crit success.
Yeah. So your hunger does not go up.
Okay. So I get to add 2 dice.
Yep. So difficulty 5 to do this quietly. You can do it. It's whether or not you do it quietly.
Is there anything that will aid in the jump down? Can I like grab onto something and then to lessen the velocity?
You could try to. So if you wanted to do that, here's what I say. You could try to like grab a chain while you're going down, but I would need you to make another like strength and athletics check before that to see how well you do it. I will lower the difficulty on the stealth check depending on how well you would do on how well you roll on that, if that makes sense.
Okay. With that, would grabbing the chain still? I'd still benefit from Cat's Grace.
What does Cat's Grace say it does?
Not. I think Cat's Grace is all being like dexterity. So like this is like raw strength grabbing a chain.
Oh, okay.
Because it's athletics.
Yeah, you're trying to slow yourself down.
Okay.
Okay, you can only use 1 blood surge per roll. So it would only count for you. So you can. So since you've already rolled it, you can use it for this, or you can use it for the dexterity roll, which is again is going to still be at 5, but it could get easier depending on how well you do on this.
Okay. I'm not going to use the blood surge for this roll.
Okay.
But we'll still carry over the rouse.
Yeah. We'll still carry it over. Yep. Well, that looks like a lot.
Oh,
Oh
shit,
my
that's
God.
A ton.
I crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 successes.
7 successes. We will drop the difficulty for the stealth checks down to 2. So I think you jump as like a chain is moving by. You grab it expertly, Spider-Man style, and you grab
Check
it.
out Brand New Day in theaters right now.
Okay, we're not sponsored by
Not a sponsor. But if you want to
Disney will
sponsor,
be on our asses. Please don't
Check
do that
out the
to
video.
us.
Go to
on
the
our
theaters.
You grab onto the chain, but you grab onto it with just enough pressure that you can slide down expertly. So yeah, 2 successes is all you need to
It's going to
land.
be so sad when this
you have so many
fails.
dice too. I hope it fails. Please, immediate gold.
I see
Oh my God. I got 2.
You got 3.
I got 3.
3 successes.
That was close, dog.
You slide down this chain. I think what happens is like the chain is moving a little faster than you expected, and you almost miss landing on the roof. But I think you land on the edge, and you do that thing where you're like teetering off the edge, but you lean forward.
No one
and,
saw it. I
yeah,
landed
nobody saw it.
perfectly.
Yeah, well, you saw it. You know,
You know in your heart of hearts.
but you were
what
on the
happened.
roof. Inside, you just hear like a little.
Okay.
But you're on top of the.
Now that I'm on top of the office,
Yes.
can I hear their conversation a little bit?
You could put your ear to the roof, and yeah, you can hear muffled voices.
Okay.
To spy on me.
I saw you go in.
You also saw this person walking towards Elijah.
Yeah, no, I'm paying attention to that at the moment. If I can hear them, great, but I'm
He's
making
laying
sure.
down with his face facing the
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
with
yeah.
his ear on the side.
You see, what is Elijah doing up near the train tracks?
Okay, so this is a train car.
Yes,
So it's
like a
got-
boxcar.
So it's
Yep.
got doors on both sides.
Correct, yes.
So the side that's not facing them, I'm gonna try to quietly, like, just slide it open enough to slip in.
Okay, you go around the corner of this train car. I will say, Raph, you see Eli step out from the back of the train car as this big burly, like he's coming. So train car's here. Eli comes around this side. This guy is approaching from this direction, and he's going to be turning the corner where you know he will be looking directly at Eli.
Shit. I should have grabbed something.
You got stuff in your pockets.
Yeah.
Raph doesn't carry anything but rage in his fists.
Yeah, I'm going to grab, oh gosh, what would I have? Let's just say a coin.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to grab a coin, and I'm going to chuck it over near that area, but bounce off something metallic. Like I'm going to throw something to hit.
I just, like, Derek said it's extremely loud in the slaughterhouse. You throw a coin in.
Oh, yeah,
nobody's
yeah.
gonna fucking hear it. He said we could talk freely with nobody hearing. He's like, ugh. It's like, no sound made at all.
The hooks are probably not in range.
I mean, they're passing over the top of you.
Can
Or
I
like-
yank one free? I'll just let you know, with my 4 strength.
They hold up cows, dog.
I carried a horse, bro.
You could try to do I would say this is going to be like a difficulty 6 strength athletics check to try to rip one of these out of the track that it is moving down.
Also, if you fail, it's moving. It's going to carry you off the roof very comically.
You going to do it?
I guess so. Yeah. I only rolling 5 dice.
You can blood surge. Now make it 7.
How many times can I blood surge?
You can do it as much as you want.
What do I have to test?
You just got to make a rouse check.
Rouse check.
Oh, a rouse check.
If it fails, then you get a
You
hunger.
get a hunger.
But it still activates or no?
Yeah, it still activates. You just get a hunger.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think if your hunger's maxed out, I don't think you
No,
can.
you can't. You
My
go into
hunger's not
Fritzy.
maxed
Yeah.
Fail.
Fail. So your hunger goes up 1. So you'll add 2 dice and change one of them to a hunger dice. So you're rolling 7 dice now. You need 6 successes.
Oh, no. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4.
But you can will reroll 3.
Yep. You could
Of the
will.
non-hunger dice.
Okay.
For 3 failures.
I will.
Hell yeah. This is what I like to see. Resource spending.
5.
5. So with 5 successes, you grab one of the chains as it's coming by. You try to rip it out of the ceiling. I think as it moves, it goes taut, and you're like, oh shit, it's going to pull me with it because it's not moving out of the ceiling. So you go to let go, and as you let go, your hand slides down the chain and it grabs the hook, and the hook rips off of the end of the chain. So you have the hook. You don't have the whole chain, but you do have a fucking girthy ass hook in your hands.
Oh, okay. I'm going to throw it at the...
God, who could have foreseen this coming?
I'm going to throw it at the part of the train car like he's passing around the back, right? So I'm going to throw it at the back of the train car so it'll bounce. It'll be a sound close to that guy.
Okay. Give me...
And then I'm going to hide.
Give me a...
No, I'm not going to hide.
Give me
I'm in the dark.
Melee's... What's ranged weapons?
Something I don't have. Let me
it's dexterity. It's range. It's dexterity, and then it'd probably be athletics. It's a throwing. You're just throwing.
Yeah,
right?
I think give me a difficulty 2 dexterity athletics to see if you do what you want to do.
Oh, I don't like having 2 hunger. 3.
Ida over here sitting on 3.
4, yeah.
You know what?
Sweet God.
That.
I got 2.
2? Yeah, you throw it. Explain to me what happens here.
I chuck it like I'm throwing like a throwing axe or whatever.
Yeah.
And as he's passing and he's about to like turn the corner to where he would see Eli, he hears a loud thunk right like behind him.
Yeah.
And then sees the hook on the ground.
Yeah, he turns around, sees the hook. He looks up and sees the broken chain. And you see him like mouth something and then like snarl. And he's going to pick up the hook and start like walking to like put it somewhere, but he's going the opposite way. So whatever you were trying to do seemed to work. Eli, as you are moving towards this door, you hear a loud thunk come from the direction in front of you and around a corner. What do you do with this information?
I'll kind of shrink up against like the cart, right?
Yeah.
Try to like make a suppose I'll look around.
I think after a couple of moments where you're like your heart is beating because your heart beats, nothing happens.
And I'm
And
gonna open the door.
yeah, you open this door, and inside there's more than a dozen humans shackled with their wrists are shackled to the top of this cart. They're not like, I think they are hanging from the cart by these wrist shackles, from the top of the cart by these wrist shackles. They do all seem to be alive. None of them seem to be awake.
Okay.
Give me intelligence and awareness.
2 successes.
I think with 2 successes, you notice that there's something about these, like this group of people that like, they're all very beautiful people that are like freshly cleaned, well-maintained. Like they don't look like they fit on the streets of Dodge City. That's for damn sure. They're just aesthetically pleasing looking people.
I'm gonna go to the nearest one. Are they all adults?
Yeah,
Like-
they're all adults, a mixture of men and women. I will say like they're all dressed in like Victorian style clothing. So not like the streetwear of of Dodge City citizens. Like they're all in fancy, like the women are in like beautiful Victorian gowns and the men are like in nice Victorian style tuxedos. So they're all very well dressed as well.
Okay. I'm going to lower one of them, like untie one of them.
Okay. They are in metal shackles. So I'm thinking like 2 metal shackles going to one chain, like above them, hanging from the ceiling.
Okay. Is there a way to detach? Because I don't have like a key or anything, obviously. Is there a way to detach the chain from the ceiling? They can still be shackled.
I think the only way in this moment that you would you're seeing would be either to open the cuffs with a key or to break the chain somehow.
How is the chain attached to the ceiling?
So there's like a big U-bolt in the ceiling that the chain is like sealed. Like it's like this was like trying to think of how to describe this. So like, you know how there's like a U shackle. So the U shackle has the chain attached to it. Like it was built this way. And then that is bolted to the ceiling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's one piece. So this train car was specifically made to haul humans in this way, is what you would gather from that information. Or it has been modified to facilitate this.
All right. Well, then I guess leaving them shackled, I'll see if there's a way to like try to wake this person up.
Yeah, I think you're in front of you. You see maybe like a 22, 20, somewhere between in his early 20s year old man. He's got very pale skin. He's not undead. He's just very pale. He's got perfect complexion. He's got like short styled, every hair in place hair. Like I said, he's wearing a black Victorian style tuxedo. How do you think you're going to try to wake this guy up?
Well, first I'll just try to shake him a little bit, and then I'll take just some whiskey and throw it in his face.
Okay. I think as you shake him, the chains rattle a little bit, and you're like, maybe that's not a great idea. And then you pull out some Dixon Black out of the flask in your pocket, and you throw it in his face. And I think it takes a second, but then he shakes his head and his eyes bolt open.
And I'll put my hand over his mouth so he can't scream out.
You feel him. He tries to scream into your hand, but as he does, he starts coughing. And it's a very dry, raspy, nasty sounding cough into your hand. You're keeping it pretty muffled. And his eyes are huge as he's looking down at you.
Yeah.
You can see the like pleading in his eyes to not kill him.
And I'm going to like motion him, like I'm going to like move my hand and be like, whisper, all right. Not if you understand.
I think he like his eyes are darting around the room and he'll give you like a little nod.
All right. So I'm going to like pull my hand off his mouth, be like, what's your name?
Bodie. His voice is like really raspy.
All right.
Bodie.
All right, Bodie. Do you remember how you got here? What's the last thing you remember doing?
I was at a ball. It was my birthday.
Were you in Dodge City?
No. Is that where I am?
We're in Dodge City right now. Where were you?
I was in Denver.
All right. Look around. There's a few people hanging out with you here.
I think as you say that and he looks around, I think you see him notice the other people in shackles, and then he notices he's in shackles, and I think he starts to like panic a little bit.
And I'll grab his like arms to like keep him from like shaking, to be like, I'm trying to help you out here. You make too much of a fuss, they're gonna come here. I know this is scary.
I think he tries to like steady his breathing.
I understand. I'm trying to help though, but if you get us caught, ain't nobody gonna help us. You understand?
I think he and he gives you like a little nod, and we're gonna cut back up to Ida. What was the last thing I said to you? Fucking 30 minutes ago.
The Venom House is a very interesting place.
So Duncan, a little smile breaks across Duncan's face. How many people you say you got moving in and out of there at night?
Like customers?
Sure.
Can I just make up a number?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd put it in the 70s maybe?
I think you see, like he looks up and his smile gets a little bigger, and he's like, damn it, Ida, I never thought I would be making you this offer, but how would you like to make some extra money?
I would want to know what exactly you had in mind before I went agreeing to such a thing.
I can't get into too specific right now because business deals are still being made and nothing's written in ink yet, but I have a chance to raise the stock of the Sanguinetti name in ways you can't even fathom. And if everything goes according tonight, which it should, our seat in the inner circle, Dad's seat in the inner circle, might be guaranteed. That being said, part of that arrangement is moving people around. And I think you probably get high quality people at the Venom House, be it customers or your workers. You think anybody would notice if a couple of them disappeared, never seen again?
Ooh, I think the hunger starts to get at Ida a little
that
bit.
blood is permeating.
I think she
room.
like if she were a human, she'd be sweating right now. I think this conversation calls for a drink. Do you have anything on hand?
Well, I actually have a train car full of anything on hand.
Really?
I think he's like, you can see him like mulling around different thoughts in his head. And I think he's kind of doing like, little.
He's doing the numbers.
Yeah. He's contemplating, this is a good business deal.
Like in Ida's mind. So first of all, like Ida's predator type is a consensualist.
Yes.
So, and she works in sex work. So consent is like the number one thing that, like, it's like the rule she lives by. And him just saying, like, is it okay if people go missing from time to time? Or can we filter people in and out? Her, like, red flags are just flying, and she's trying to play it cool. She's also extremely hungry, and now he's offering, like, a train full of people, and it's like, oh good God, this is a terrible position to be in.
So I think he's sitting here, like, mulling over this business deal. What are you doing? What do you think you say to him?
I think Ida's gonna take out like her fan and just start fanning herself a little bit. It's to like help play off the fact that she's so hungry right now. And she said she's going to also be pretending to mull over the numbers. I have a very serious vetting process when it comes to the people who I employ and the people that come in and out. Obviously, our customers are a little different, but the people I keep on hand are, it's very important to me that they are high quality, very high quality, and they are exactly where they want to be.
Okay.
But I am interested in making money, so it could be something that maybe a satellite location could be implemented that's not necessarily or strictly under Venom House rules, maybe not even necessarily associated with the Venom House, maybe a alternative brand, so to speak.
I think the Venom House is the right move because it does have the reputation that it has, and it would be unsuspecting. I don't know. I think it looks like he wants to say more, but he's like stopping himself.
What kind of, it sounds like you're trying to bring new clientele into the picture. Who are you trying to, not specifically any names. I wouldn't want you to name names. We're all about discretion here, but what sort of tastes are we trying to cater to?
Give me a charisma plus persuasion roll. We're going to say, how many dice are you rolling?
Charisma plus persuasion?
Yeah. We're going to say difficulty 4.
I'm rolling 8 dice.
Oh, okay. Well, you probably got this then.
Oh, hold on. I think I might have 9 dice in my hands. No.
You got 3 hunger dice?
3 hunger dice.
Okay. Difficulty 4.
Un momento, por favor. I didn't get 4.
You can spend willpower to reroll any number of non-hunger dice.
Yeah, I think I am.
3. Well, that's right, 3.
I'll burn a willpower, and oops.
How many successes do you have right now?
I only had 2.
Only 2. Okay.
So I'm re-rolling 3. There we go. That makes it to 5 successes. There were no successes on hunger dice.
Okay. With 5 successes, I think he like takes a second to mull over what you just said, and then I think that like smile returns to his face. Damn it, Ida, Duncan and Ida working together, who would have thought? we're setting up a contract to provide high quality food to very high quality customers.
Ooh. Are we playing around with maybe of the blue blood variety? I know that is a very rare taste these days.
The clients that we're sending this livestock to are kindred in positions of very high power. The person arriving tonight to seal this deal is an Archon, which I will explain to everybody because nobody knows what this is.
I don't know what blue bloods mean.
So
You don't know what blue bloods are?
It's a cop. Blue
No.
bloods.
Blue bloods are like royalty. That's all. That's been like that's an old term, not like a vampire term.
Oh.
Like a blue blood, like it's royalty.
Oh, okay.
Also
Which
a cop show
so, like-
starring Tom Selleck.
But it's also like
Royalty would be the prince?
no, like royal humans.
humans
Like
with
king, queen, duke,
Yeah.
duchess.
like very high quality.
the president.
Yeah, like, but because we live in like such a disarrayed society, getting hold of any kind of royalty, if like say a vampire has a very specific taste for royalty, like to drink royal blood,
Oh, wait.
it would
you're
be
saying that
so
people,
hard to find.
Ida's saying that the people in the train car are blue bloods?
I am asking, has he gotten a hold of a very rare type of humans?
Okay, I took it as like you were asking who the contract was for blue bloods.
No, I'm
Like,
talking
royal-
about people,
Okay.
like humans.
I get it now.
Okay.
I understand.
So any Vampire the Masquerade lore masters out there can roast me because I'm still learning a lot. But the way that Camarilla is set up is it's like they call it the tower. And at the top of the tower is the inner circle, which is the top of the top. They are the heads of the Camarilla. Now they elect justicars, which are exactly what they sound like. They dispense justice and rule of law for the inner circle. Those justicars have archons, which act as agents for the justicars. So these people are above the prince by a lot. And an archon is coming here. He just told you coming here tonight to finalize this deal. So whatever Duncan is doing, he is seemingly working above the prince with essentially the inner circle of the Camarilla.
I think Ida is going to put on her most like not shocked, impressed face. The one that she puts on for many a men, actually. And she's going to just be aghast. And Archon is an impressive catch, Duncan. Please don't take offense, but how did you land such a impressive meeting?
Real quick, Raph, can you give me a wits and awareness check as you're still on the roof? See a symbol on that blood dice, on that hunger dice.
There's two
How do
symbols.
you see that from here?
There's two symbols.
Yeah, I got two. Well, no, I got one success and a failure.
A bestial failure.
Yeah.
Want to re-roll any of those?
Hunger's going to go up if you don't get a success.
It's
Josh.
up to you.
Well, it depends on. Oh yeah, because I only have one success. I'm assuming this is going to take more than one success to pass. Fuck.
That's up to you. You can do it, or you can live with the consequences.
I'll try to. What is it? No,
It's willpower. Just
Yeah.
re-roll up to 3
I'll do
non-hunger dice.
willpower.
Okay.
I can restore up to 3. 3 successes and a bestial failure.
Okay. You asked how he managed to.
Land such a meeting.
He kind of looks past you and then is like, I think you see him like nod and like assure himself into like, I'm going to share this information because you're on the inside now. Funnily enough, your brother Nicholas made his way over to Denver, where he has been working in what we could call a high roller meeting to secure the Sanguinetti name is at the top of the list for getting things done. then I think he looks at the door and he's like, funnily enough, your friend Raph over there, the guy I said was the attack dog. Well, Alexander's out there too.
In Denver?
In Denver. You hear your name and Alexander on top of the shed. And you hear that he is out in Denver at some sort of high rollers meeting in the Camarilla.
Well, I've already put together that he's out in Denver. Nicholas was out in Denver.
Yeah.
And now it sounds like they were both together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're making an impact.
So it sounds like I have nothing to worry about Raph working for me.
Just caught me off guard. I mean, Alexander is an interesting man, and it's just he's got his hand kind of in everything, just like we do.
So what I know about Alexander is that he is a bit of a socialite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
very much so.
But what does he do?
Socialites.
He does
debutantes.
the socialites.
He goes to balls. He goes to parties. He's throwing parties. He's like constantly meeting and entertaining people.
Little accounts payable, accounts receivable action.
He's kind of circled around the Venom house, though.
He circled it,
but
he's never come to visit.
Yeah, you've never had like a face-to-face interaction with this person who is a very public social figure in Kindred.
He wouldn't sully his fingers downtown amongst the people. Well, you've just put me at ease.
I think this is something that could work in both of our favors.
I would want to get into the specifics as much as I could before I go about agreeing to things, because when you have to understand, I had to work very hard and closely with the Camarilla to make sure that the Venom house never violated the Masquerade. I walk a razor's edge, and so I have to be a little careful. And I think that's something that you can respect, working in this line of business.
I mean, I definitely feel like this would be a way to get on their very good side.
Really?
Again, I have a very important meeting tonight, and we can see how that goes and talk specifics later, but 20% per person is what I'm thinking.
Interesting. Okay, I'll need to think about it, but I do want to keep talking about this. You should come visit me.
I could probably make that happen.
Good luck with your meeting. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Again, thank you for seeing me alone. I'll let you get back to your night.
Yeah, he'll stand up and open the door for you, and he's like, This was a very interesting encounter, Ida.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of joined a little later than me, and so we haven't had a chance to interact as much, and I'm glad that I got a chance to meet with you.
You should go see Dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll motion you out of the door.
Okay.
Back on top of this building, this little shed. You threw the hook, you distracted this guy. What are you doing now? You hear Alexander's name mentioned.
I heard Alexander's name
You're
mentioned.
thinking about how much you want to beat the shit out of this wolf.
Mm-hmm. Did I hear the part about the Archon?
Yeah. I think you heard that because it was kind of in the same sentence.
Okay. And you said an Archon's pretty high up.
Yeah, very important.
That is I'm assuming a level of kindred that I don't want to get into a
very,
fight
very
with.
likely, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's over the prince.
Yeah. Interesting. I think Raph is trying to put things together, which is not his strong suit. Now that he knows an Archon is who is meeting with Duncan, he's just going to hang out, I think.
Okay. You see Eli slip inside the trailer, or inside the train car. You see also this big dude. He goes and like chucks this meat hook into like a big metal container. And it clangs around. And then he turns around and he starts walking back towards the way he was going.
I think when, like I said, Raph is trying to piece things together, and I think what he's got in his head, because the job was find out who Duncan's meeting and what they're hiding, right? Which I think Ida got all that information on her own. But Raph thinks that
Get more specific.
the werewolves are the people that are rounding up the humans. They're about to get paid for their job that they've done, and those people are being trafficked on this Archon or whatever. So I think he's figured out everything he needs to. But I guess an Archon in Dodge City is not a very common occurrence.
No, I mean, not that you would know, but Alexander's never mentioned anything to you about it.
Yeah. So I think getting eyes on who this person might be is something good.
Yeah. Well, how do you want to do that?
I'm just in the shadows, sitting above the office and overlooking the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I think you hear the door open beneath you, and you hear Duncan tell Ida that she should go visit their father. You see Ida walk down the stairs back out into the slaughterhouse. You have eyes on her. Eli has not returned from outside or from the inside of the train car yet. But yeah, I think you are kind of like flattened out on the top of this building. I think you see from the like front entrance, you see the really thin woman in the leather jacket like turns and starts running back inside towards the office. And she's gonna like Ida, you see her pass by you as she runs up the metal stairs and like knocks and enters into the trailer.
I'm gonna be trying to focus on listening. And
yeah, you just hear this woman just kind of she goes, she's arriving, sir. We can usher her towards the car and show her the merchandise. And Duncan goes, yeah, that sounds great. Everything's great. I will be out there here shortly. I need to just write some things down real quick, and I'll be right out there. And she, you hear her open the door, and she runs back towards the front of the building. Let's jump to the train car. This guy's taking some breaths. He's kind of calmed down a little bit. I think he's very acutely aware of the perilous situation that he's in, that he's not where he was. He doesn't remember apparently a huge chunk of time between now and then. Yeah, what are you doing?
All right. Well, his name ended with a Y.
Bodie.
Bodie, yeah. All right, Bodie. I got to find a way to get these shackles off, y'all. I'm going to be right back. You need to be quiet. If you hear anybody come in the car, pretend you're sleeping.
I think he
make a
nods.
rustle, they might hurt you.
He just gives you a nod. Like he'll do anything you say.
All right. Well, I'll be right back. Got to see if I can't find a key to this. I don't have a way to get this off you. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you going out the same way you came in?
Yeah, because I assume the other way is like facing the slaughterhouse, right? I'm trying to go on the outside
correct.
of it. Like,
as you slip out, I imagine you stick your head out first.
yeah, I like peek out. The door's like I open the door a crack. I like look.
Yeah, I think as you look out, you see the big guy with the baseball bat. He's rounding the corner and heading your direction.
Okay, I will poke my head back in and be like, all right, shit, someone coming.
Shit.
All right.
He starts. Are they going to kill me?
Not if you're asleep. They want you all alive. So you just pretend to be asleep. You'll be fine.
Okay. You can he tries to go limp, but you can see that he's shaking.
All right. Bodie?
Mm-hmm.
Bodie?
Yeah.
I need you to stay extremely calm. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're very stressed. I understand. I'm not expecting you to just like immediately be calm in this situation. It's a tough situation. I'm not tied up and I'm super stressed right now. So this is what's going to happen. Close your ass and just relax.
Sounded like he said close your ass.
Close your eyes and just relax. And I'm going to put him in a sleeper hold.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, okay, you're going to go to sleep. I'll wake you up in a minute, all right?
Yeah, I think as your
He's going to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, I think as your arm goes around his neck, he's like, and he tries to scream, but you're choking all of the blood and wind out of his throat. And very shortly, he goes to sleep. I think as his eyes, you feel his body go slack, you hear metal, as metal slides into place. I think you could probably just put together that the latch on the outside of the door just they locked the door from the outside. Raph, you see 3 or 4 big fuckers, big dudes in these leather jackets, come from a door on past the train car. They walk down, so they disappear behind the train car. They all 3 jump down on the tracks, and you see them all together push this train car deeper into the slaughterhouse, Eli, you start to feel the train car moving.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
So they're moving the train car.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
like how fucked are you right now? You're locked in a train car.
Well, they latched the door. They latched the one door. The other door might be not latched. I haven't tried it yet. We're going to see. The train car.
Uh-huh.
Does it have any kind of like ventilation windows?
Yeah.
Like that?
No windows, but on the roof, you see there's a square. I feel like you see them on train cars often. That's like that square little door that opens up that has ventilation slits cut into it.
Yeah, I'm just going to climb up to that door.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
Well, there's people hanging by chains, right?
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
climb
gonna
up the
climb up a
chains.
person?
Yeah.
Okay.
So climb up a person.
Give me
Poor Bodie. Actually, I'm going to find the sturdiest looking person so I don't hurt them so bad.
Yeah, there's a
as I
very
climb up.
muscular, like thick looking dude, like jacked looking dude that you could climb up. And he's pretty close to this. Give me a strength and athletics to try to climb up this thing. While you're giving me that roll, Ida and Raph. Raph, you will see this first. There is a black carriage pulled by 4 jet black horses that is being pulled into the front of the slaughterhouse. So like there's this big incinerator chimney in the middle of the slaughterhouse, and on the right side is the train track where they're pushing the train car up to this person. For a second, you see this carriage come in with these 4 jet black horses, and it is a very like there's like gold inlays on this carriage. It is very regal looking. Ida, you see a bunch of commotion as the Dodge City dogs are kind of like moving all around now. You see quite a few of them moving around. What'd you get on your roll?
Got 2 successes.
Yeah, I think trying to climb a human shackled to it's like trying to climb a rope, but the rope's a human. I think with 2 successes, you're getting up there, but this person that you're starting to climb is starting to wake up. I think outside of the train car, you hear a gruff voice go, kind of call to the 3 or to the whatever's moving this car. You hear somebody call, "Hurry it up, you asshole! She's here!" And you feel it kind of like jolt a little bit as Raph, you see another person jump down and start pushing this car. Ida, where are you going?
I don't know.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the fuck out.
I think
I'm trying to find the horses.
I think as you walk past the incinerator, you see in the right side of this building, you see this carriage.
I think I want to find like a out of the way spot to watch who gets out of this carriage.
Okay, yeah, I don't think anybody's paying you any attention. They seem to be pretty occupied with what's going on over here.
I kind of just want to look like I not belong. I just want to like blend into the background, I guess.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here.
Elijah, you gonna make it past episode 5?
I don't know. We'll find out.
You know,
Are any of us gonna make it past episode 5?
I think at some point I've stopped being precious with my character. It's like if they die, they die.
Listen, Elijah knows what he's about to do, and I'm going to get a bunch of shit for it, because I always get a bunch of shit whenever my character does something bad. Whenever my character does something bad, I'm going to get a bunch of shit for it. But you know what? Elijah's not a saint. He does what he needs to do to survive. This guy's like kind of...
Yeah, this big guy's
I pull a belt knife out, I slit his throat.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to have him give me away.
Yeah, as his eyes open, the last thing he sees is your face trying to climb up him. He feels your weight. And as you see his eyes open, in a flash, you take your knife and like I think you cover his mouth and like rake this across, and this blood just pools out all over your front. But it is just like a waterfall of blood as you hear behind. He's just, and it like as he's trying to talk, you see it like spray out at you. You feel the train car come to a halt. Ida and Raph.
I'm so stressed.
I'm stressed.
You see a man in a black suit wearing a black cowboy hat step down off of the front of this carriage. He's wearing white gloves. He grabs a cane and he walks around to the side of the carriage. He puts the cane up to the door and opens it, and then puts it down, and like a step comes out from the carriage. He holds his hand up. You see a petite white gloved hand exit the carriage and take this man's hand. And emerging is a petite woman. She's wearing a all black dress. She has a big black hat that has like a black veil that's all the way around it. She's wearing large black pump heels. As she steps down on this carriage, you can like hear in your head the noise they make as they hit the concrete floor.
His ego is immediately taken because she considers herself fancy.
Yeah, and
she's trash compared to this.
She steps down. She like fixes her dress, wipes herself off. She takes a small metal container out of her pocket. She clicks it open and pulls a cigarette out, and she's going to place it in her mouth as she pulls this veil away. And you see, imagine like a brunette Charlize Theron, like very visually stunning woman, maybe like early 30s, very beautiful. And she takes the carriage butler essentially holds up a lighter and lights a cigarette. As she takes a big drag off of it, she turns and looks at the train car and kind of looks at the scene as Duncan approaches. He takes his hand and they start making their way towards this train car that's been pushed up near this carriage. And that is where we will end it tonight. Stupid Wizard's actual people is Drew Burton as Elijah Hughes, Derek Dix as the Storyteller, Josh Matney as Raphael Duvall, and Elizabeth Rein as Ida Sanguinetti. Follow us on our socials at Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, and we are doing full live played video over on our YouTube. Be sure to check out our Patreon where you can find bonus content as well as a link to our Discord. All of those links and more are available at our website, stupidwizards.com. Our next episode releases August 31st, so until then, please make sure to leave us a rating on Spotify or Apple Podcast, and thank you so much for listening.